Good morning, happy Monday. I'm getting my stuff together. My watch, I forgot to charge it, so I'm going to take it to work and charge it. So it's 7:15, so I have to get going because I still have to pack up my work computer and everything, grab my sweater and all of that. But let me show you what I am packing up to take for breakfast. So I have my pumpkin pie oatmeal. Check out my meal prep video that I literally just got done editing and posting. Then for snacks, we're going to bring a peach yogurt and some grapes. I'm really going to work on getting the calories in and the protein in this next couple of weeks to see if we can get the scale to start moving. I do think I have been kind of under eating, and it's so funny because I feel like I'm convincing myself that I'm not hungry because I've just been in such a weird, funky mood, and I either just being too lazy to get anything, or I'm just in my mind thinking, no, I don't want to eat, I don't know. When you just get in those modes, that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. So I'm trying to get past that, push past that, and I think instead of only tracking calories and points just on the days that I film, I'm going to try to do it this entire week. So I'm going to try to do 5 days of tracking both so I can kind of see where I'm landing. But let me go and turn the camera around and I'll show you everything that I'm taking. Also packing up my supplements, and then I'll be heading out the door. In case you're new, these are the supplements that I am taking right now. So I have my Motivate Burn, which I usually have this about mid-morning. It really helps with my energy. This is what I call my happy drink. So I actually have a container of this at work. So I'm just showing this to you guys. Then I'm taking a K2D3 of omega fish oil, and then a turmeric. That's what I take every day. And then I also forgot to add my Osteo Biflex, take that for my joints. I swear by all of these supplements. I feel like they have been the best for me right now. And then we have our pumpkin pie oatmeal, and then my morning snack. For lunch today, I'm having 2 of my chicken skewers and some of the Mediterranean chopped salad. I was going to add a dressing on this salad, but honestly, just with all the flavors and everything, I'm just going to add a little bit salt and pepper on there, and I don't think I actually need to add any dressing. And then I will heat these up in the microwave separately, so then my chicken skewers are nice and warmed up. But this will be my lunch for today, so I'll have points, calories, and protein here on the screen. If you want to see how I made both of these, check out my meal prep video and you will see those on that video. For a snack today, I am having one of these salted caramel Built Bars. These are one of my favorite ones. I need to make another order. These were really good. For dinner tonight, I am making a veggie and bean stew. Veggie and white bean stew, soup, whatever. So the ingredients you need, we need some carrots, some celery, some onion, some minced garlic, 2 cans of cannellini beans, some Italian herbs. We also need some salt and pepper, and then some sort of broth. Vegetable broth really is what it calls for this recipe. I will have the original recipe linked down below. I actually don't think I changed much on this recipe. I think it's exactly how the original recipe is on the recipe blog. The only thing different I'm going to do is I'm not going to use a Parmesan rind like it has. I'm just going to use some Parmesan cheese that I'm just going to sprinkle on top. But with the carrots, I prefer in soups and stews to use whole carrots, not to buy the baby cut carrots. This has so much better flavor. So I'm going to take the carrots, peel them, slice them up. Celery, we're going to chop it up. Again, we're going to use about half of this yellow onion, and then we're going to just put in some minced garlic. I usually use, I can't remember what it calls for in the recipe, but I used about 1.5 tablespoons of the minced garlic. I prefer a lot of garlic though, as you guys know, so you do you when it comes to how much you want to put in there. And then for the beans, we are going to drain and rinse these beans. I like cannellini beans. They're kind of like white kidney beans. They're a lot bigger. I think I probably would have put more beans in there, just looking back now. I do prefer to use the Better Than Bouillon because I feel like you get more bang for your buck on this, and it is really good. I get these big jars at Costco, and they have 100 servings in them. Such a great deal. And then, of course, salt and pepper and some Italian herbs. And again, with the Italian herbs, I will probably just kind of sprinkle some in there. And then this is the grated Parmesan cheese. I'm just going to put some on top. Now, if you do have a Parmesan rind, I bet that would be really good. Probably put a lot of flavor in the soup. But that is one of the things in that in the original recipe, so you may do that. But I'm just going to sprinkle some of this on top when I go to have it for dinner tonight. Alrighty, everything is in there. I did drain and rinse the beans. I just need to add in the 5 cups of broth, and I'm going to go and give it a stir, and then we will get it all set up. Okay, so I'm setting my slow cooker on low for about 4 hours. And then the next thing you'll see is how I'm going to serve this. I'm going to have this personally tonight with a half of a sandwich. So I'll have a soup and a sandwich for dinner tonight. But you can pair it with a salad or just on its own. But I just feel like it's not quite enough protein for me to not pair it with something else. But I can already tell you guys this smells really good already. So excited to have this for dinner tonight. So let me show you next what it looks like when it's all done. Here is the soup all done. You can see I sprinkled just a teaspoon of that on there for 1 point. This soup is 0 points, by the way, without that Parmesan cheese. And then I have a sandwich here made from that Mediterranean chicken salad that I made in my meal prep, so check out that video. For dessert tonight, I'm gonna have one of these Boston cream pie yogurts, and then I'm gonna do a half a serving of the Catalina Crunch Cinnamon Toast Cereal. Good morning, happy Tuesday. So yesterday, I don't think I mentioned, I did not end up eating my yogurt that I brought for my morning snack. I just ate my grapes. So it's still there, so I have that there in case I need anything. For breakfast today, taking my same oatmeal pie oatmeal. And again, I'm gonna take some more grapes. And then for probably an afternoon snack, I have some carrots and cucumbers that I'm gonna have alongside of this traditional hummus from Boar's Head. And that's everything. I make a protein coffee, so I'm gonna use one of these Munchies Fit Shakes from Alani. And then I'm out of my already mixed cold brew, but I do have some of this organic French roast cold brew from Trader Joe's that I picked up a long time ago, but it's still, yes, it is still good. So this is a concentrate. So what I'm gonna do is just pour some of this into the coffee instead of like adding water, which is what you normally do with this. So I'm just gonna kind of use this as the water and just pour some of this together, add some ice, and that'll be my coffee. And I'm thinking I may add some caramel sauce because this is the Munchies. So it does have caramel, chocolate chips, pretzel, all those kind of flavors. So I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar-free caramel sauce as well. This is the sugar-free caramel sauce I use. You used to only be able to get this on the Jordan Skinny's website and probably also Amazon, but Walmart does carry this now. In your Walmart, more than likely, if your Walmart carries it, which mine does, so yours probably does because we don't have a super center. It has hardly anything you ever see on Walmart grocery hauls. But this you can find usually by the frozen aisle, by like the ice cream aisle. And it's usually on that rack that has all like the ice cream syrups and things like that. So that's where you can find that. At least that's what's in my store. So I poured in my shake. I added some of the caramel sauce to the bottom, poured in this entire shake, and I need a straw. And then I'm just gonna take some of this coffee and I'm just gonna pour it until it's all the way to the top, and that should be just perfect. Sometimes I drink it down a little bit to add in more coffee, but since this is a concentrate and I just used quite a bit, I think we're probably good. I'm gonna drink it down a little bit and add some more, but this is really good. These Alani shakes are 4 points, so a little bit higher points than some of the other ones, but right now all my meals this week are such low points. You would have seen on the previous slide before this, I would have had on there what my points were for the whole day yesterday, and I think it was something like 14 points or something. So these meals that I'm having this week are super low point. And tonight I'm making a lentil soup, which I think I mentioned yesterday in yesterday's video that I'm doing a separate video with the 2 soups that I'm making because they're just the perfect fall kind of cozy soups. So I just thought I'd put those in a video. So those will be up on Saturday. I'm gonna get those up on Saturday for sure. So anyhow, I'm gonna pack all this up and go to work. Lunch today is going to be a sandwich made out of this Mediterranean chicken salad. Also gonna have some of the chopped salad on the side. I added some microgreens to the top right there. And the bread I'm using is the Dave's Killer Thin Slice Power Seed bread. And here is my lunch. I'll have the points, calories, and protein here on the screen. For dinner tonight, I'm going to make a lentil and veggie soup or stew, however you want to call it. I'm going to be doing this in the crock pot. So here I have some carrots that are all chopped up, some celery, some onions. If I would have thought about it, I would have done it yesterday when I made my other soup, but that's okay. I had some time during lunch to do this. I'm going to be putting this in the crock pot. We need a whole bag of lentils. These are brown lentils. They have like red lentils, yellow lentils. I think they have green lentils. I don't know what the difference is between them all. This was the only kind was in my store, and I think they were called brown lentils. Some minced garlic. Again, I'll probably do about 1.5 tablespoons. I'm going to use the Better Than Bouillon organic vegetable base again. We need 7 cups of this for this soup. And then we need 1 bay leaf, some thyme, and some cumin. I would say probably about a teaspoon of each of the cumin and the thyme. I will have the recipe link down below. I don't think I really differed much from it again. I don't really think I made changes. Oh, I know what it is. I forgot to grab my one more ingredient. I forgot one more ingredient that needs to go in the soup is a can of petite diced tomatoes. You can also use fresh tomatoes or you can use tomato paste. Everything is in there. So of course we'll remove the bay leaf before we eat it. And then I don't mix up my Better Than Bouillon ahead of time. I just put in how much I need and then just pour the water in there. It's just gonna melt down once it starts heating up anyway. So to me, I don't see the point in making it into broth, but whatever you'd like to do. So I need to put 3 more cups of water in this. Also, I did rinse my lentils. I honestly don't know if you're supposed to, but I always rinse any kind of dried beans or anything before I put them in there because I don't know if they're dirty or not. And I know with like beans, you can get like sometimes pebbles in them. So you just have to be careful. So I did the same thing with the lentils and just give them a good rinse. So I'm gonna put in 3 more cups of this and then we're gonna, like I said, cook this on high for about 4 hours. And here is my finished lentil soup. I'm not super hungry tonight, and so I didn't pair it with a sandwich. So it's not a lot of protein. It's probably why my protein, I think, is really down low for the day because like I said, I didn't add anything to this, but the soup itself was really, really good. So highly recommend it. Hey guys, I am closing up this week's video. I'm just doing 2 days again this week. I'm going to try to do either Wednesday or Thursday. I'm going to try to do like an Instagram reel or something, or stories or something, because I kind of miss posting over there. So I think I'm going to do something over there on like Wednesday or Thursday. Anyway, to kind of sum up my week, I really, really enjoyed my meals this week so far. I mean, was Monday and Tuesday, but those 2 soups that I made were so good and such low points. So I really feel like, it's kind of like almost everything I had was like Mediterranean, except for like the processed stuff. So I'm not going to say, because I know people come at me, I'm not going to say it was, Mediterranean food all week. No, it absolutely was not. But my breakfast, my lunches, and my dinners I just had some snacks and stuff that probably would not have been deemed that. I don't know. I mean, it was very, very simple this week. One thing I really liked about the soups now is I have soups that I can eat for lunch the rest of the week. I have still 1 thing of chicken skewers left. I still have some of the chopped salad and the chicken salad, but I have a ton of soup left too that I can eat the rest of the week. And I always feel like with soups, it's always better like the next day or the day after. Like I think they make great leftovers. So I have my meal plan done for next week, but I did not have any soups in it. So I think I'm gonna find another soup and make just 1 next week. Because I just really, really liked this week's meals. It was really good. However, like one of the things I really noticed though was, so if anybody's like worried about, how many points, if they think that 23, 24 points is just not a lot. Well, I'll tell you what, you guys, you saw everything I ate. I mean, I had breakfast, I had a morning snack, I had lunch, I had an afternoon snack, I had dinner, I even had like an after dinner treat, which I don't usually have. Speaking of which, I don't think I took a clip of it, but last night I had the same after dinner snack, the Boston cream pie, light and fit yogurt with the Catalina Crunch like cereal on top. I had that last night also, so I had that 2 nights in a row. So I had, like I said, breakfast, lunch, dinner, 2 snacks, and actually I guess 3 snacks so throughout the day. And I'll tell you what, on Monday I only used 13 points, and on Tuesday, actually no, that's 15 points because I did forget to track a yogurt. So Monday was 15 points, Tuesday I used 18 points, and I get 24 for the day. Calories were a little low though, because those types of soups tend to be really low. So the lentil, the white bean soups, those soups tend to be super low calorie because beans are a really low calorie food, and also 0 points. So I ended up with roughly 1,300 calories for Monday and about 1,200 calories for Tuesday, which is really low. I did not look to see what my protein was for each of those days. Let me check real quick. My protein was pretty low Tuesday. Monday is 115 grams, which is okay. I can be okay with that. But Tuesday was only 79 grams. So definitely not that much protein. And I did notice when I got on the scale today, like the scale went down quite a bit yesterday morning, but this morning it did not really go down all that much. And so I do think protein and calories are pretty key in that. So I'm definitely going to work on that today. I do have a meeting first thing in the morning, so I think I will wait to have my breakfast after that meeting, I think, because it's that oatmeal, and that takes me a little bit to eat. And it's like 7 o'clock right now, and I have to get on at 7:30. Actually, I could probably heat it up now while I'm editing and stuff. But anyhow, it was just a really good week. I do think that Mediterranean style of eating would work for me, except for like all the seafood and fish and all of that they have you eat. But I do like some of the meatless meals, and that really made me go seek some out. Although I think the soup I'm going to do next week is not really meatless, because I'm going to put like ham, little diced ham in it. But I think I'm going to do a navy bean and ham soup, because when I was eating that white bean soup, one of the comments that my husband had, because he actually ate both the soups, and he said, not bad, not great. She's just not his thing. But the white bean soup, he said the only complaint he had is it did not have enough beans in it. And so maybe if that's the case for you guys, maybe add a 3rd can of beans. I mean, it really was more like veggie heavy. So that made me think of navy bean soup. And I thought, I think I'm going to make some navy bean soup next week and add like some diced ham in there. And I really like it with carrots and onions and celery too. So I think I'm going to do that next week. I think I'm going to do a navy bean soup next week. And it's so cheap, you guys. Like, I did not spend as much on groceries this last week as I have in the past, because the things were just so cheap. Yeah, so I think next week I'm going to do the same thing. I think I'm going to kind of do Mediterranean heavy type spices and foods, and just maybe just having at least, you know, I mean, like I said, the navy bean soup is not really meatless, but I think I'll just do that for a soup and maybe find one other meatless like meal to do. I think I'm just going to do a marinated chicken, just keep things really simple. And I felt like it went really well this week. I felt satisfied. Like I said, I ate, I never eat dessert, so I was a little bit hungry. So obviously I showed I was a little bit hungry, but it felt good because I felt like my meals were really, everything was just really spread out throughout the day. So when I had my grape and my yogurt, I didn't eat my yogurt in the morning on Monday. I actually ended up eating it in the afternoon. But you know, just kind of throughout the day, I just kind of just ate because my like main meals weren't super heavy. So yeah, I don't know. It just went over really well. I'm just really happy with this week. So anyway, we'll see how what next week brings. I will report to you guys on Friday for a weigh-in. I did not get my spare room completely done this last weekend. We had a delay in some of the things that I ordered for the walls, and we never got the shelf clips that I need to put the shelves up. So this week's Saturday video will just be a weigh-in update. And then next week, because I have a 3-day weekend, we have Friday off for holiday. So I think this weekend I will definitely get it all done, and then I can share that with you guys in next week's video, next week's chatty video. Oh, we have a new grocery store in town. I know it's not real exciting for, I think for most of my audience, that'll be really exciting for you guys. So I'm gonna go check it out on Friday. It just opened on Monday. It's a Winco. Let me know if any of you guys have ever been to a Winco. I've never been to one. I know that we have a store that, from what I'm understanding, reading people's comments on like Facebook and stuff, my understanding is it's really similar to a local owned grocery store that we have here that's you pack your own groceries. It's not real pretty. It's just, you know, just kind of like a box store kind of, but just a regular grocery store, not like a Costco and stuff like that. But it's real similar with how it's set up. But I heard it has an amazing bulk section where it has just tons of stuff, and that can be really cheap, especially when there's just like me and my husband in the house. I'm just gonna go look at it and just see if like that could be really good. So like we're not buying big bags of stuff and big, you know, boxes of stuff. It really may work out really well. So me and my son are gonna meet on Friday, and we're gonna go to Starbucks and have one of the holiday drinks, and then he's going to come with me to check out the new grocery store. And I'm not going to probably do my grocery shopping. I just want to check it out. So it's nice having that extra day off because I can just go check it out. And then I may pick up some few things, but it'll kind of help me figure out, okay, is this the store I want to go to every week, you know, besides my grocery pickup, or will this be the store I go to? So I'll probably go back on Saturday. If it looks like a good store, I'll go back on Saturday and do my grocery shopping. But I'll probably pick up a few things, but I want to just, it'll be nice to go and check it out where I'm not like having to stick to my list and, you know, worry about all that. So I'm going to check out the bulk food section, but let me know if you guys have one or if you've been to one. But I'm kind of excited for it. I've heard the prices are pretty good, pretty comparable to that one that I don't go to. And the reason I don't go to it is because it always makes me, it's not very clean, and it kind of has a weird smell to it. And I think it's just they don't keep it up. But I really like the store because they have an amazing like health food section, amazing. So I'm thinking that, I mean, and I've heard it's gotten a lot better. Like I've heard that they've cleaned it up a lot more. I mean, I haven't been there for like 2 years maybe. I mean, I think I've popped in there for a couple things, but their stores are literally, their parking lots are shared. So I'm thinking, okay, that actually may work out, because if I go like early enough on a Saturday, I can maybe hit both stores. So I can get, you know, they have a nice health food section and a lot of specialty items at the one. And this one I've heard has amazing produce and the big bulk section. And so maybe between the two, I can just do my grocery shopping at those two stores, and I have a feeling I'll spend less money because the stores I'm going to right now, you know, are a little bit, they're more like name brand stores. And so I'm spending a little bit more money, although my Kroger store right now, I've been comparing a lot of prices and that's pretty cheap. That's the reason why I go there every week. It's actually been really cheap. So I don't know, it'll just be nice. I'm just gonna take a day and kind of check it out and just check out prices and check out what they have and all that. But it's kind of exciting. And I know like for some people, it's kind of lame, but I'm excited for it because I used to love grocery shopping, and I'm just kind of with prices and everything and all that, it's just been kind of like blah. That's why I've been just doing grocery pickup, and the excitement's gone when the prices are so high. So anyway, yes, let me know. But I will see you guys then on the next video, which will be my weigh-in. So I will see you then. Bye guys.